throwing caution to the winds. He's playing a kamikaze role tonight. Abed Gutierrez watching Ricky Brown. The pass intended for Arnie Twadless drew a foul from Nick Bulaong, his third personal. A minute and 25 seconds into the fourth quarter, and Nick Bulaong checks out. Ed Cordero comes right back in. Here's Jimmy. And there's Arnie.
Well, Arnie still has not scored in this ball game. He goes to the basket. That time, good defense by Cordero.
Ricky Relosa puts it up on a beautiful pass from Mon Fernandez.
What a tough shot by Ricky. He was behind the backboard.
You know, if the Coffee Men would only concentrate on getting back on defense instead of protesting to the referees, they probably would be able to put up a better defense. Ricky Brown versus Ricky Relosa. Manny Victorino gets it right back to Ricky. Overhead pass to Joel Banal, interrupted. That was the flailing arm of Mon Fernandez that tapped the ball away from the possession of Great Taste. And action continues. Beerhausen down by 4. Bilbao makes it only a 2-point deficit. 9:45 left in the ball game. Well, this certainly is a far cry from the pattern we saw the first game 2 nights back. That one was a lopsided affair in favor of Great Taste. You can't exactly say the same of tonight's game. And Ricky Brown takes a tumble on a foul by Abed Gutierrez. And Abed helped him up. Third personal for Abed Gutierrez.
Well, Gutierrez is really sticking to Ricardo Brown very closely. We have more third quarter statistics for you. You can see Great Taste came back in the third quarter because they shot 56% compared to 53% for Beerhausen. Both teams shooting very well.
So even in the matter of stats, this game is just about dead even. And here's Manny Victorino going up for the shot. And the foul is called on Michael Bell. Foul. Only the second personal for Michael Bell. They're double teaming Manny Victorino now, and justifiably so. He's been wreaking havoc on the Beerhausen defenses.
Well, Joe, in the first conference, it seemed like Manny Victorino would play well against everybody else, but not against Mon Fernandez. But that is not the case here tonight.
Manny Victorino has done beautifully in filling the center slot for Great Taste without really any effective backup. At best, you can say that Troy Vicente is simply a journeyman center who really is not being given that much exposure. 81-79, 2-point lead for Great Taste. Relosa. That's the equalizer. The second deadlock in our hands. This is World War IV now. The first half was World War III.
Well, the fans are really getting excited. You can see there are a lot of Beerhausen fans. They're booing the Great Taste coffee makers. Arnie Twadless gets the rebound. He scores his first 2 points of the ball game.
Arnie Twadless coming through with a clutch basket. 83-81. They haven't gotten very much point mileage out of him tonight, but he's been coming across at just the right time. Time down to 8 minutes and 40 seconds. And here's Michael Bao, followed all the way to the men's room by Jimmy Manansala, and there's a foul going against, I don't know who it's going to go against. The first foul was called on Jimmy Manansala, but Arnie Twadless followed it up with a tripping foul.
Twadless gets a warning. Manansala gets the foul. Michael Bao was a little upset at Twadless. He almost threw the basketball at him.
Well, that was a very painful experience for Mike Bilbao. Double trouble right there. Our great apologies. We came in too late for you to see that great back shot by Mon Fernandez, which equalized the count again at 83 all. That's 23 points for 17 points for Mon Fernandez so far. There's the third standoff in this game. Brown puts up a jump shot from 18, and that's typical Brown stuff.
Well, Manny Victorino on the inside, Ricardo Brown on the outside.
Ricky Brown is piling up those points faster than we can really jot them down. He's already got 33 to his credit. Relosa inside, heavy traffic. The fadeaway, but Gutierrez didn't work. Relosa comes through with a great third effort.
Well, Beerhausen's a good job in their offensive boards right now. Great Taste is going to have to concentrate on boxing out.
Well, no doubt about it. The Beerhausens are right back on track after lapsing into an unexplainable slant midway in the third period, which allowed Great Taste to erect a lead of about 5 points at one time. Here is Arnie Tuadlas making his move up Cordero. A lot of success.
Well, this is the same thing that Arnie Tuadlas did the last game. In the first game, Joe, he really took control in the fourth quarter.
So, watch out for two guys, Arnie Tuadlas for Great Taste and Mon Fernandez for Beerhausen. These are the guys who just might play the pivotal roles in the outcome of this game. Meantime, let's watch Mike Bilbao displaying death ball handling. Beautiful! Fantastic! 87 all. We've got a slew of deadlocks. This is the 7th, or rather the 5th, I'm sorry, 87 all. And we've got a foul spotted by referee Bartolome. Gutierrez was the culprit that time, his 4th personal.
Well, we have some substitutions. Manasala and Banal will check out for Great Taste. Loizaga and Frankie Lim come in. Also for Beerhausen, Coloso comes in. Gutierrez goes out. We have a timeout by Coach Baby DeLuca.
6 minutes and 42 seconds left in this ball game. By the way, the Philippine Federation for the Handicap will be the recipient of Magnolia products on behalf of tonight's Magnolia Ice Cream Best Player of the game. Another 2 points to get Great Taste out of that impasse. It's now 89 to 87, 6:27 left in the game clock.
Well, that basket came from Ricardo Brown. Oh, Michael Bowles called for a double dribbling. That might be a costly turnover. Ricardo Brown has really taken control here in the fourth quarter. The
last person you'd expect to get a traveling violation call, and that's Mike Bilbao, who has proven himself to be the most able ball handler on the floor tonight, especially for Beerhausen. Tuadlas versus Ricky De Losa on the Great Taste side of the fence.
Well, illegal defense called on Beerhausen. That's their first warning. It's going to be Great Taste ball on the side.
Like you said, Norman, both clubs are equally determined to win. They want to win, and Mike Bilbao has just checked out of the game. In comes Moncruz.
Well, you can see Great Taste is trying to clear the side for Arnie Tuadlas and let him go one-on-one on Ricky Relosa.
Meantime, Steve Colosa taking on Ricky Brown, along with some weak side help from Moncruz, who's going around like a headless chicken trying to watch two men at the same time. He left Frankie Lim open that time, and Frankie Lim is pointing an accusing finger at Moncruz, and this game is getting to be emotional again. Baby DeLupan tells Frankie Lim to cool down, fellows. Concentrate on defending.
Yes, good defense by Great Taste. Ricardo Brown comes over and double teams Mon Fernandez. The rest of the players help out.
Well, I knew this was bound to happen. There was a piece of action between Frankie Lim and Moncruz on the other side of the floor, and it continues on the Beerhausen side of the floor, and that was it. Cordero coming through with another important hit. His 12th point tonight, and Beerhausen is down by only 2. Tim Coloso sticking to Ricky Brown like he owed him a lot of money. And Arnie Tuadlas making his move inside the lane on a one-on-one basis against Relosa. No foul called. That was a beautiful defensive gem displayed by Ricky Relosa. Jump pass to Ed Cordero. He's perfectly open. Bingo.
Well, Cordero now has 19 points in the ball game, most of them coming from long range.
6 deadlocks already recorded for this game. Ricky Brown takes it nonchalantly from top of the key. It trickles in.
Coach Baby DeLuca wanted a foul. He's yelling at the referees.
Ricky Brown himself is trying to get the attention of Dr. Ting Cruz. In the meantime, it's a 2-point lead for Great Taste, 93-91. Time down to 4 minutes and 40. It's still anybody's game. And that's an understatement. Fernandez versus Tito Loizaga. And in an attempt to swipe the ball, Loizaga picks